Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily 10 Words.
I'm Edvin, and this is episode 15, and we've got 10 brand new words for you.
Before we start, if you're enjoying the series, we'd really appreciate it if you hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below.
It genuinely helps us out. Okay, let's jump right in. Word number 1, budget.
Budget. Edvin, can you break it down for us?
Pronounced B-U-J-it. It's a verb, meaning to plan carefully how to spend a limited amount of money.
Here's how you'd use it. We budgeted for a trip this summer.
And she budgets carefully every month.
Me too. Say it with me, budget.
Budget comes from the old French budget, meaning little bag.
So a budget was originally the little bag holding your money.
I budget for snacks first, then figure out the rest.
Word number 2, invest.
Invest. Serah, can you break it down for us?
Pronounced invest. It's a verb, meaning to put money, time, or effort into something to get a future benefit.
Here's how you'd use it. They invested in a small local business.
And she invested a lot of time in learning the language.
Me too. Say it with me, invest.
Invest comes from the Latin investire, meaning to clothe or cover.
So originally, investing meant clothing your money in a new venture.
I invest heavily in naps, and the returns are excellent.
Word number 3, frugal.
Frugal. Edvin, can you break it down for us?
Pronounced frugal. It's an adjective, meaning careful about spending money, avoiding waste.
Here's how you'd use it. She's frugal and always looks for deals.
And he's frugal with everything except good coffee.
Me too. Say it with me, frugal.
Frugal comes from the Latin frux, meaning fruit, or produce.
So originally it describes someone who used their harvest wisely.
I'm frugal about everything except snacks, apparently.
Word number 4, lucrative.
Lucrative. Serah, can you break it down for us?
Pronounced lucrative. It's an adjective, meaning producing a lot of profit.
Here's how you'd use it. The deal turned out to be very lucrative.
And she started a lucrative side business online.
Me too. Say it with me, lucrative.
Lucrative comes from the Latin lucrum, meaning gain or profit.
That same root gives us lucre, an old word for money.
Selling my old textbooks was more lucrative than I expected.
Word number 5, bankrupt.
Bankrupt. Edvin, can you break it down for us?
Pronounced B-A-N-G-K-rupt. It's an adjective, meaning unable to pay debts, financially ruined.
Here's how you'd use it. The company went bankrupt after 2 bad years.
And he nearly went bankrupt covering the repair costs.
Me too. Say it with me, bankrupt.
Bankrupt comes from the Italian bancarotta, meaning broken bench, from moneylenders' broken counters.
So literally, a bankrupt merchant once had their bench broken in the marketplace.
I'm emotionally bankrupt by the time Friday afternoon rolls around.
Word number 6, revenue.
Revenue. Serah, can you break it down for us?
Pronounced revenue. It's a noun, meaning income generated from business activity.
Here's how you'd use it. Revenue grew by 20% this year.
And most of our revenue comes from online sales.
Me too. Say it with me, revenue.
Revenue comes from the French revenir, meaning to come back.
So revenue is literally the money that comes back to you.
My personal revenue this week came entirely from finding coins in the couch.
Word number 7, overhead.
Overhead. Edvin, can you break it down for us?
Pronounced overhead. It's a noun, meaning the ongoing costs of running a business, like rent and utilities.
Here's how you'd use it. We cut overhead by working from home.
And rent is our biggest overhead cost.
Me too. Say it with me, overhead.
Overhead comes from a compound of over and head, from costs that sit above direct production.
So it's the cost hanging over your head, no matter what you sell.
My personal overhead is just rent, snacks, and mild chaos.
Word number 8, surplus.
Surplus. Serah, can you break it down for us?
Pronounced surplus. It's a noun, meaning an amount left over after what's needed has been used.
Here's how you'd use it. We had a small surplus in the budget this quarter.
And there's a surplus of apples this harvest.
Me too. Say it with me, surplus.
Surplus comes from the Latin super, over, more.
So literally, it means more than enough, over the top.
I currently have a surplus of one thing, unread emails.
Word number 9, deficit.
Deficit. Edvin, can you break it down for us?
Pronounced deficit. It's a noun, meaning the amount by which something is too small, a shortfall.
Here's how you'd use it. The company reported a small deficit this year.
And we're running a deficit on time this week.
Me too. Say it with me, deficit.
Deficit comes from the Latin deficere, meaning to fail, or be lacking.
That same root gives us deficient and defect.
I'm running a serious sleep deficit this week.
Word number 10, entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Serah, can you break it down for us?
Pronounced entrepreneur. It's a noun, meaning a person who starts and runs a business, taking on financial risk.
Here's how you'd use it. She's an entrepreneur who launched her own bakery.
And he always dreamed of becoming an entrepreneur.
Me too. Say it with me, entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur comes from the French entreprendre, meaning to undertake.
That same root connects to enterprise and last episode's undertake.
I'm basically an entrepreneur of finding excuses to nap. All right, quiz time. Let's see how much you remember.
Question 1. Which word means to put money, time, or effort into something to get a future benefit?
Invest.
Question 2. Which word means producing a lot of profit?
Lucrative.
Question 3. Which word means income generated from business activity?
Revenue.
Question 4. Which word means an amount left over after what's needed has been used?
Surplus.
Question 5. Which word means a person who starts and runs a business, taking on financial risk?
Entrepreneur.
Great job, everyone.
That's it for today's 10 words.
Practice using them in a sentence and drop it in the comments.
See you next time for episode 16 of Daily 10 Words.
Bye everyone.